Lauren. Today I wanted to share a weight circuit with cardio and pull-ups. If you don't have a pull-up bar at home, then just don't do the pull-up part. It's totally fine. For equipment, I have my rowing machine for cardio. We're going to do 3 rounds of cardio for 5 minutes each. If you don't have a rowing machine, that's fine. If you have any sort of cardio equipment at home, just use that for 5 minutes. You can go run outside, you can have a 5-minute dance party, whatever, doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're elevating your heart rate and breathing a little bit hard. I'm going to be using 5-pound weights for the weight circuit. Again, you use what you have at home, and the goal, again, for this weight circuit would be to be able to use the same weight set for everything. So if that means you're using 3-pound weights, use 3-pound weights. If you only have cans of soup, use cans of soup, etc. There are options. We're going to lay down on the floor for a little bit. If you have a mat, go ahead and use it. I am omitting the mat just so that I can keep my floor free. And I'm going to fast forward through the cardio so that you don't have to watch me grunt and sweat for 5 minutes while I'm not talking. Yeah, we're going to start with cardio. All right, first round of weights. We're going to start with a squat to overhead press. So feet are about shoulder distance apart, a little bit turned out. My arms come up, palms facing forward. We're going to do 10 squats. So think about sitting back, pressing straight up without letting my ribs pop out. So profile view, hips reach back, back stays flat. I'm keeping my ribs pulled in as my arms go up. This is 5. We've got 5 more. And as I stand, I'm thinking about pressing down through my heels. I want to feel the backs of my legs working. Last one. We're going to go into a standing row or upright row. So arms are straight, palms facing in, or facing my body. I pull my elbows up and out and down. You can imagine you're pulling the world's biggest pair of pants on. Now I'm not pulling my shoulders up to lift the weights. So you want to think about your elbows reaching wide, but shoulders are staying in the same level. We'll do 5 more. I'm going to do a standing toe touch next. So this is a one-legged thing. We're going to keep holding the weights, but we're not doing much with them. And if you find the weights challenging, just put them down. So I'm standing on one foot. I'm reaching my opposite hand towards my foot. I'm bending my standing knee as much as I can, and then standing, whoop, all the way up to straight. So bending over, standing all the way up. I should be all the way balanced on my foot again. If you're having a hard time with the balance here, put your back foot ever so slightly on the ground, like a kickstand. you're still mostly working that front leg. Yeah? So that's about 4. We're going to do 10, so 6 more. Whoop. This is 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. Ooh, that was hard on my first leg. This is my worser leg. Let's hope for the best. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, woo, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last thing standing up, we're going to do a bent over fly. So I'm hinging my hips back, trying to get my upper body parallel to the ground. I'm lifting my tail so my back isn't round. My arms are straight in front of me. My elbows can be ever so slightly soft. I'll lift the weights up. 2, 3. Now I'm not pulling my shoulder blades together to lift my arms. I'm trying to keep my shoulder blades broad and reaching my arms towards the wall. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lay down on my back. We're going to do a chest press. So elbows can come all the way down to the ground. Notice that my elbows are ever so slightly lower than my shoulders, so I'm not trying to be straight out here. A little bit of an angle, palms facing my feet, and I press up. 1, 2, keep those ribs in. And hands, when they are up, should just be shoulder distance apart. They don't need to come all the way together, but try not to leave them way out here. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I take my arms up, palms facing each other, elbows are straight, and I'm reaching my arms over my head, keeping my ribs in, and lifting up for 1, 2, 3. You should feel this a lot in your lats, and maybe in your triceps as well. I'm not letting the weights pull my arms all the way to the ground. I'm stopping when I feel like I can't support them anymore from the sides of my body. Let's do 3 more because I'm bad at counting. 3. And put those weights down, stand up. We're going to do some pull-ups. And as I said before, if you don't have a pull-up bar, just omit this part. I'm using a band for my pull-ups because I'm kind of a weak baby. If you don't need a band, great, just do 5 pull-ups. If you can't do a pull-up and you don't have a band, use a chair, put your feet on the edge of it. We're going to do 5. If you can't do 5, do as many as you can. Ooh, this is always the hardest part. Think about reaching those elbows forward. Ooh, 2 more. All right, 5 more minutes of cardio. Weight circuit round 2. We're gonna start with our squat. We're gonna do a wide squat. Palms facing in for our overhead press. And open those knees out. I'm keeping my body upright. Press up. We'll do 10. Really thinking about my knees opening out. That was 7. Almost like I'm trying to press them to the wall behind me. Here's 9. Last one. Stand back up. Do 10 more of our upright row. Keep those ribs in, no arching your back, no popping your chest out. I'm just staying upright. And of course I didn't count. Let's do 2 more. All right, single leg work. We're gonna do a little combo today. I'll give you options if the combo's not working for you. We're gonna do 5 single leg deadlifts. So that looks like this. Lifting my leg behind me, arms come straight forward. Trying to keep my back flat, and I'm thinking about lifting my leg up to lean my body forward. So I start with the lift. This is 3. I'm not leaning and lifting, yeah? Here's 4. 5. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna do 5 flies. 2. If this isn't working for you, just bring your leg down and do them the way we did before. 1 more. Switch legs, same thing on the other side. Again, if you can't do the fly on 1 leg, just do it on 2 legs. 1. And I'm really thinking about reaching back through the heel of my lifting leg, trying to be long. My knee on my standing leg can soften. Hip bones pointing towards the ground. 3, 4, hold 5, whoop, if you can hold your balance, there we go, and fly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lay down. We're gonna do a chest fly here. So now, arms open out, and I draw them in. 1. You can have elbows a tiny bit soft here, imagining you're hugging something, or you can stay super straight. If your elbows hyperextend, I would go a little soft. 4, 5. Again, as your arms are opening, don't let your shoulder blades retract really hard. Try to keep them pretty stable. They can move a little bit, but you shouldn't be moving from the shoulder blades. They should just be responding to what your arms are doing. I'm gonna do 1 more because I was talking, I forgot to count. And then we're gonna do overhead, arms overhead, but we're gonna do it with bent elbows. So I'm gonna bring my elbows all the way down to the ground, bent at 90 degrees. And then I'm gonna keep my elbows at 90 degrees. So they're not opening or closing. My shoulders are opening and closing. Here's 2. Now for this, you probably will be able to get your hands to the ground. Don't let them rest. And we're trying to keep our elbows shoulder distance apart the whole time. So notice right around here, if your elbows are trying to flare out, keep them hugged in. Think about reaching them up to the ceiling. We'll call this 5. So it's almost like they're trying to touch each other. 8, 9, keep those ribs in. 10, weights to the side, stand on up. 5 more pull-ups. And you can watch me embarrass myself trying to get my foot into the band. Now as we do our pull-ups, make sure you're not arching your back, staying tight through the core. Pull the bar to you, don't pull yourself to the bar. Oh gosh. One more, let's see if I can do it. So unpleasant. 5 more minutes of cardio. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, requests. So here for it. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. It's a beautiful day today. Go outside, take a walk, spend some time in your garden. Hope everybody's healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.